I got too drunk to shoot a buck. A couple years ago, my brother is like a diehard deer hunter. Not that I don't like to hunt, but it's more of a leisure activity for me. So it's like the end of deer season. My brother's in high school. He had just started driving. He's like, "Come on, Thomas. Like, let me take you hunting. We'll go out to our grandparents and we'll literally just hunt out of their guest bedroom window, see if we can kill a deer." I'm like, "You know what? Fine." But I'm like, on the way out, I'm like, "Stop at the gas station. I get a 30 rack of the Hunter Edition Bush Light." I'm like, "I'm going to get fucked up. I'm going to get drunk and we're going to go hunt." And of course, this is Talks with Tom. Could be a real story, could be a movie script. But we go out there, and just to give you an idea of the difference of hunters, like my brother's locked in, got the window open in my grandparents' guest bedroom looking over this field. And I'm sitting there reading a fucking book, drinking Bush Light. So I think I probably have had 7 or 8 beers at this point, reading my fucking book. My brother's like, "I got to take a shit. I'll be back." I'm sitting there reading this book. Again, just crushing Bush Lights because it's the Hunter Edition. I'm in my camo, fucking feeling myself. And it's been like an hour and a half. Like, I haven't seen shit. So I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm reading this fucking book. I'm going to have some more beers. Suddenly, I hear like this aggressive whisper coming from the hallway. And my brother's going, "What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "What?" Look up. Huge buck. 10 or 12 point buck standing broadside in the middle of this field. And I'm like, holy shit. I go to grab my lever action rifle. My brother like ninja rolls into the room. He's like, "No. That gun won't reach. Like, it's like 300 yards out. You gotta use my gun." I'm like, "All right, give me your gun." So he hands me his rifle, and as I'm looking through it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking hammered. So as I'm looking through the scope of this gun, he rips the magnification so I can see better, but it throws me off because I'm looking through it while he zooms in. So I'm like, "Oh God." I square up, leaning into the window, boom, I miss. And then real quick, it's a bolt action, so I reload, boom, miss again. And my brother just drops his head. He's sitting there. "Dude, Thomas, what the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like laughing. I'm laughing, right? Like, I just missed a trophy buck, but I can't not laugh because I'm not even upset that I missed the deer at this point. Like, I've had a couple deer, because for me, deer is just meat in the freezer, right? And deer meat's awesome. It's why you're out there. But at the same time, I usually just go out there to hang out with my brother and my dad because that's their thing. So I'm sitting out there laughing. My brother's just like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, how are you laughing right now? You just missed a trophy buck." I'm like, "Dude, it's good. Like, it's good." And my brother had his doe tag left. So my brother's like, "Fuck it, dude. I hope some more deer come in. Like, I can't believe he just did that. Like, I'm gonna shoot the next deer. I'm gonna shoot the next doe that comes in." So we sit out there for another 20, 30 minutes. Now it's getting close to sunset, so we don't have much shooting light left. No joke. There's like 4 or 5 deer that come in. And my brother's like, "I'm gonna shoot that doe off in the distance." I'm like, "All right." I take my lever action. I have this old lever action rifle. I'm like, "I'm gonna shoot one too." So my brother shoots, the deer moves. He has to kill this deer in 2 shots. He gets out on the second one. I'm drunk. I'm not going to fucking lie. I'm drunk out here. So I'm just like, boom, 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 boom. We are like, boom, 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 boom. I think we unload like 6 shots in like a 30-second span. I don't think I hit a deer, right? My brother's laughing his ass off. I'm sitting there giggling, still drinking Bush Lights. I'm like, "Oh my God, we got to go get these deer. My brother's like freaking out. He's like, "Oh my God, Thomas, how many deer did you shoot?" I'm like, I don't know. So we real quick run out into the field right at sunset, right at the last like 20 minutes of light. So as we start looking around in the field, of course, my brother finds his deer in like 5 seconds. He's like, "We'll come back to mine." He sees his deer down in the field. He's like, "We'll come back to mine. Let's see what blood trails we got here." Because I shot at what I thought was a doe and then that big-ass buck. So when we get over to the spot where the blood trail is, my brother starts looking around, and you see this, like, elation, like this joy on his face, and he's like, "Oh, my God. This is right where that buck was standing. You did hit that buck." So we start jumping up and down. I'm like, let's go. And again, my brother's a big-time hunter. I'm not. So I've got this old, like, iPhone 6 flashlight, right? And I can't see shit. So I start looking around like, "Let's go, baby." And I'm looking for the blood trail. My brother has his awesome, like, outdoorsman fucking flashlight. And he starts going, "What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?" I had no idea. In the midst of our celebration, this brief moment where my brother's not mad at me, I'm walking on the blood trail of the deer that I shot. And he goes, what is wrong, dude? Do I have to slap the fucking retard out of you? And I'm like, my bad. So we end up walking down. It's like, we walked for felt like a mile before it's pitch black out. And my brother's like, I'm not even sure if you hit it. I'm like, I don't think I hit it, but maybe. Because the blood trails got fainter and fainter as we started looking for it. So long story short, my brother's like, fuck it, let's go back up. We'll get my deer, and we'll get out of here. So we go, and we'll come back and see if you maybe hit that deer in the morning. Because we still weren't sure if I hit that buck. So we go up. To the top of the field where my brother's deer is. We get up there. He shot a spike. It didn't realize. And we both thought it was a doe. My vision was a little messed up. But long story short, my brother's knocking the horns off the seat. He's like, shit, I already shot a buck. I don't have my buck tag. And again, this could all be a real story. Could be a movie script. But my brother's kicking the horns off this spike. And my drunk ass, I'm just like, fuck it. I pick up the horn and I put it in my overall pocket. And he goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking, are you trying to get me arrested? Throw that shit in the woods and screaming at me and shit. I'm laughing my ass off. I think he shoved me, knocked me down. He was so pissed at me. But it was just one of the funniest things. And to top it all off, when we get back up, my grandpa is standing in his driveway. My grandparents were gone the whole time we were there hunting. When we get back, my grandpa's standing in the driveway. And we're both like, oh shit. We're like, we left their window open in the wintertime. There's going to be nothing but shells and bush light in that guest bedroom. They might not be happy with us when they get back up here. So when we get up, my grandpa's standing there, hands on hips. And we're like, what's up, Papa? He's like, nothing. I don't care if you guys hunt out here, but at least shut my window and hide the beer cans from your grandma. And we start, and he was chill. He's laughing about it with us. But we're just like, oh my gosh, we're idiots. Because we're out there drinking beer and shooting at all these fucking deer. Didn't even clean up or shut the window. So it was just one of those things. Definitely a learning experience for a lot of different reasons. But also one of the funniest things. It's just one of my favorite memories. That's probably one of the funniest things about, again, I enjoy hunting. If I ever have kids, I'll make sure that they get to experience that. And there's nothing like the adrenaline rush of shooting a deer and, honestly, just getting to be out in the woods. Like, you get to be out there and watch the sunrise in the woods when you're getting ready to go hunting. That's some cool shit, man. That's something that the adrenaline rush of killing a deer or a turkey or whatever you're hunting and getting to just kind of be out in nature and see that. And again, I'm not even a big outdoorsman, as far as hiking and nature activist type shit, but it's really cool to be out there. And honestly, everybody who says, oh, people shouldn't be hunting, you guys are fucking pussies. Especially in certain states, deer are so overpopulated. And honestly, for people who can't go out and buy, fine cut steak and the grass-fed animals and all that fucking bullshit that costs $1 million to put a fucking steak on the table, to go hunt deer, venison is super healthy for you. There's a lot of different ways to turn it into different types of meats, as far as you can do everything from cold cut summer sausage stuff to breakfast sausage, deer patties, deer steaks. There's all kinds of different things that you can do with that, and it's food on the table. Again, I think that's the whole concept of hunting that people forget. Don't get me wrong, the trophy hunting and stuff is badass, and the exotic hunts that people go on and stuff, I think it's all really cool. But at the end of the day, the principle of hunting is to put meat on the table. And for us, it's probably saved us thousands of dollars over the years on groceries and stuff. So for me, I'm all for deer hunting. I'll always be for deer hunting. Anyone who's not, you just don't fucking get it. You're an idiot. So that's today's episode. Hope everybody's well. Of course, again, could be a real story, could be a movie script. Talks with Tom. Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more. See no more. I was right around town thinking to myself, is it gonna get easier? I'm ripping through this 30 rack of Busch Light. And my brother, I think, is in the bathroom. It's dusk. Not quite dusk. It's into the last hour of daylight out there. And I look up. Nothing. My brother goes to take a shit. I'm standing there.